Hey girly girls, and welcome back to Tailor Made Beauty Room. Now today's video is a little bit of a mixed bag of tricks because I've just wanted to update you on a couple of purchases that I've made recently. So without further ado, let's roll right in. Okay, so as you can see, there are an awful lot of books here on my vanity. I'm going to get into that in just a little while. Because I'm a big fan of books, and particularly like luxury books, coffee books, books for your beauty room. I'm just such a huge fan. In fact, one of my very first videos that I made on YouTube was of my book collection. So you should check that out. I will link that video somewhere. I'm going to go a little bit more detail in the books in a minute and basically share with you why I think that these books are amazing for your coffee table or indeed your beauty room if you have one. But I just wanted to update you on a couple of products that are sort of like laid out behind that I've purchased recently that I just wanted to share with you. Okay, so some of the products you will already have seen before, but we'll get into this video anyway. So as you can see here, I do have some Gisou, and I really hope that I'm pronouncing this wrong, lip gloss. I purchased that the other day, and the only reason I put this in the video is because at the time that I filmed my video where I shared this lip gloss with you, I was actually waiting for this honey infused hair perfume, and I have to say this smells so good, guys. Honestly, you really need to check it out. So yeah, so that's the reason why that's here. Now here I've decided to give the Glow recipe a try. So I did buy a really small bottle of the pore tightener. I've used it once actually, and I think it is pretty good. Now what I will say is that I definitely need to get a bigger bottle of this, and right next to that is this watermelon. Now for me, I feel that this is a dupe of the Glow recipe niacinamide serum because the bottle looks extremely similar to it. So I just thought, like I said before, I thought I'd just pop this in the video. Also, I've not tried this yet. I'm going to give it a go, or I may let my daughter give it a go because she is a huge fan excuse me, of niacinamide products, and so she'll be able to gauge whether this is a good product or not. Okay, so over here, I wasn't sure whether I'd featured this lait fondant for the body. It's basically a body lotion. It smells absolutely gorgeous. I think I may possibly have shown it in a previous video, but because I wasn't sure, I thought I'd pop it in here. But this smells gorgeous, particularly when you pair it with this perfume here, which is one of my old perfumes. Excuse me, the Blooming Bouquet. That being said, however, I've just received this, and honestly, this is absolutely gorgeous. The Rose and Roses. Now, the thing with Miss Dior perfumes, what you have to be careful about is that they all have a very similar bottle, and a lot of their perfumes are pink in colour, so you could actually pick up the wrong perfume. So I would suggest, if you're thinking about purchasing any of these perfumes, that you have a smell, so you pick the right one up. Because what I did previously, I thought that I was buying the Blooming Bouquet, and it wasn't. I can't remember which one it was, but when I brought it home, I really didn't like the smell. It was a very grown up scent, and it just wasn't for me, so I did end up giving that to my mum. So yeah, so that's my perfumes. I just wanted to update you on that. Like I said, this is a very quick fire video, but I also wanted to update you on some of the books that I've purchased recently. I am an avid reader, but I also love pictorial kind of books, and I believe I've shown you these books recently by Megan Hess. As you all know, I'm a huge fan of hers because all of her pictures and drawings, illustrations, if you will, are absolutely gorgeous. So I think that these books really do make really nice sort of like coffee table books. You know, like if somebody comes around to your house, you're having a few drinks, they might just pick up a book and leaf through the books. And I just think these books are gorgeous. Of course, because this book is called The Bag and this one is called The Shoe, they are going to live in my beauty room because I just think they're fabulous. But anyway, back onto these books. What started me off on my book buying spree again was the fact that I was watching a fellow YouTuber. I think her name is Bria. I'll link her on the screen somewhere or in the description. But I was watching one of her videos, and I think she was doing a coffee bar, doing a new coffee bar setup or a beauty room setup. I can't remember which one, but she, like myself, is a big fan of the colour pink, and she showed this book in her video, and I was just like, that book is so aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I need to get that. I need to get this book. So when I went to order the book, I realized, you know what it's like on Amazon. You'll purchase something and they'll recommend things that buyers have also buy in addition to this. And I saw these two books, the New York in Bloom and the Paris in Bloom also. So I decided to, you know, buy all three because I was just so blown away by the London in Bloom one. And it's really funny because the thing that really attracted me to this book is I actually stayed at a hotel that wasn't far from this particular, you see this doorway, this is actually the doorway to this really gorgeous place that sells what do they sell, like desserts and macarons and really sweet gorgeous things. And I remembered it, so as soon as I saw that cover, I thought, I know exactly where that is because I stayed at a hotel just up the road from there. And so yeah, I just wanted to see the contents of this book. Now I did go, the first books that did arrive was the New York one and the Paris in Bloom, and these books are again so aesthetically pleasing. I mean, look at all of that, simply gorgeous. And what I love about these books is that they kind of give you inspiration of what to do with flowers in your own home, because I am a big flower lover. I have flowers everywhere. I have about 4 vases on the go at any given time. I'm going to save this book to last because this one's my favourite. And this one is the Paris in Bloom. Now I have to say, I was really expecting this book to be the most impressive, and don't get me wrong, it is beautiful. I mean, look at it, how could you not like it? But the best one, without a shadow of doubt, is the London one. It's absolutely, I mean, look at that bouquet, absolutely stunningly beautiful, and it just puts you in the mood for summer. So it's really nice to have these on your coffee table. These are definitely going to live downstairs in my living area, so that anybody visiting will be able to have a leaf through this book. But I mean, look at that. You just briefly saw that pink building there. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just fabulous? This book is so beautiful. It's so aesthetically pleasing. And you know, as you're leafing through it, I mean, some people will think, I mean, you know, calm down. It's just a book about flowers, but it's so inspirational and gives you such good ideas of how to decorate your beauty room, decorate your other living areas with flowers, because you can dress up any space really with flowers. So yes, that's basically it for that book. But honestly, of all the books, I would definitely recommend the London in Bloom book. It is so gorgeous. And the last book that I got was Hidden Beaches. Now I'm going away later on this year. I'm going to Sweden later on this year, and I'm also going to Portugal. But it did set me thinking about, you know, places nearer to home, because my son's always complaining to me about having to go abroad. And I'm thinking, how ungrateful can you be? You should be happy that you're fortunate enough to travel. But anyway, he complains sometimes and says, oh, I'd rather stay at home with my friends and play football, because he's football crazy. So I thought to myself, how can I get him really interested in enjoying his holidays? So I thought, what about if we stay home, have a couple of holidays here in the UK? So like I said, I'm going away twice this summer. but I'm going to try and sneak in a really cheeky little vacation somewhere here in the UK. So I came across this book called Hidden Beaches, and these are all beaches in the UK. And I know people don't think of the UK as a place for gorgeous beaches, but it really is. I'm a big fan of the beaches in Cornwall and Devon. So yeah, if you flick through this book, you will see some absolutely amazingly tropical looking beaches. Look at that. Gorgeous, all across the UK. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, the Scilly Isles, anywhere you can think, there are all these hidden beaches. And this is what's nice, is because they are actually hidden beaches. They're the beaches that, I mean, Cornwall is very well known for its beaches, but even Cornwall has beaches that the normal members of the public probably just won't know are there. Only if you live in an area and you know the area very well. So yeah, I had a really good time leafing through this book, finding some gorgeous places. I mean, look at that. Stunning, stunning, absolutely stunning. So yeah, these books are just beautiful books, very aesthetic books that anybody, I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't know where that is, but I want to go. So yeah, so these are just a couple of ideas just to sort of like decorate your beauty room if you so wish to do so. So yeah, that's basically it for my miscellaneous video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. But for now, ta-ta for now.